So now AI is an operating system, and you can see how we already went through AI as a hardware, AI as a software, and all of these things are AI. So that's why it's so difficult to like really figure out which part of AI should I start with, which ones should I prioritize, and we're gonna get to that. But I wanted to first open your eyes to the breadth, and so you could understand through these analogies why there's so much coming down the pipeline. So an operating system, very important, because as I discussed in another video, an operating system not only has a direct impact and enables new features on a hardware when you do the upgrade of the operating system, but the most amazing thing is that when you do an upgrade of an operating system, it also has a huge impact on software. So if you're running apps on your phone, there could be 25 apps that no longer work. And this is where it gets really cool. Instead of having to upgrade one by one, all of a sudden it clears the table. So upgrades of the operating system are extremely powerful. And I've discussed that in detail in the hardware software operating system video. So AI is, some folks would tell me like IoT is a design language. I think of AI as the new language of strategy and business, because everything has to be now couched in those terms. So to me, AI is the new language of strategy and business. And I also think of like typing. We're not going to type anymore, so we talked about voice being the new language of communication, but also all the things that are already written. So there's a derived from natural language processing, natural language understanding, NLU, is going to be the new typing. Machine reading, obviously derived from also natural language processing, and machine learning, machine reading is going to be the new reading. And the most interesting one of all, also derived from natural language processing, natural language generation is going to be the new writing. And you're going to be surprised to see how far we've advanced in terms of AI going into these creative processes. And the reason it's not because it's taking over creative processes, because a lot of these creative processes were not creative to begin with. A lot of it was just repetitive steps and then a few creative steps. So a lot of the repetitive steps are already being taken by AI. And that's what's going to happen in every single industry, in every single area. Everything that's repetitive can be sketched out in a couple of rules is going to be taken care of by AI. So there you have it, all the new definitions. I know it's a lot, but don't worry, we're going to cover them all. But the good part of having all of these together is that if you really understand these concepts, you're starting to incorporate them. And obviously the most important part, the AI enabled you, the AI influenced you, the AI powered you is the new you. And that is a bright future. Don't be scared of it. Just embrace it, believe me. It's not even worth discussing. This is coming. So I really suggest that for your own personal sanctity, just embrace it and jump into it.